Michigan Whitetail Pursuit is brought to you by Fourth Arrow.
Welcome to MWP, Season 7, Episode 3. This episode, we actually have a little bit of buyer's remorse, because today is November 17th, and if you're from Michigan, you know what that means. We've had a couple days to sit in the woods with our rifles, kind of foggy for most of us, but Sam didn't get to carry his rifle out in the woods. He got the great opportunity to be able to tag out with his bow, but also when the opening day comes, it kind of has a little bit of a lament to it.
Yep, I get to film. I missed the entire rut. When you ever have an opportunity to tag out in 1 week, you don't pass that up. But it is kind of weird sitting with just a camera during the rut. So what happened, last week of October, I had an opportunity at a buck that just is phenomenal footage. I had the wind scent in the backpack behind me. That buck just came in upwind, so he never really smelled it, but it was a great opportunity to kill a buck right at home. My mom got to join me on the recovery, which was really, really cool. And then a week later, I got a hit list buck that we've been chasing. All the cards fell in place where he stepped out at 25 yards, and we were able to get it done. So enjoy the episode, and expect deer camp next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's the 22nd, I believe, of October. We are, it's just me. I'm in Oakland County at my family's property, just 10 acres. But nobody's hunted this and nobody's been here in quite some time. I have not been very impressed with deer sign walking around so far. But I'm 25, 30 yards from a couple scrapes. I've got the wind set right behind me, acting as a cover set. I think the wind's good, but just in case some deer start getting downwind. I think I hear some deer coming. Oh my goodness. I was shaking way too bad to not shoot that buck. He looks just like a buck that we have. A little smaller, but very, very similar to a buck that we have on a property in Kent County. I'm out here in Oakland. I can't believe that just happened. I just got set up. I'm gonna sit down before I fall out of this tree. We're gonna give it some time. I'll probably go after him after dark, but I can't imagine he went too far. Now I should wait and shoot a couple more, so Cody doesn't get too big of an ego. It's a deer back there.
This way starts to turn in. We might find him floating. Alright, so last night we lost blood. I had Bobby come with us. We were tracking for a bit. Started out with some pretty good blood, but by about 120 yards into it, we lost it completely. Today, I've got my mom with me, and we're headed back to see if we can't more effectively grid search in daylight. So we had no blood, we had no body, so we backed out last night, and I went up top this morning. Now I'm taking it low, where I think he might be, looking for some sort of anything. Oh my goodness. He is about 30 feet to your left. He went right to water. Oh, it's straight behind you in the water right now. He went right to water. I was praying the whole time. I don't even know how he got back here. This is what he ran into.
So he's in here?
Nope, a little further down. He is on that peninsula somewhere. Let's go on over here. I think it's a little bit less thick this way. I didn't know exactly where he was until I got out there. I just saw a white belly from the other side. I mean, there's no wonder that we missed him. Oh, it reeks of guts. Well, not necessarily guts, but reeks of deer.
I want to be a part of it.
All right, come on now. Do you want to hold the camera?
Yep. Hey, feller.
So I wanted to tag him and make him legal before I move him any further than the foot I moved him already. So I've got my tags. I didn't have anything to attach it to his ear with, so I didn't bring string or twine. My mom so lovingly volunteered her hair tie. So this is what we're dealing with. We're just gonna pull that tight, attach the tag to it, and get him out of here. Those weren't good shoes, were they, Mom?
Doesn't matter. They can go in the washing machine. I got it.
We have to drag him through quite a bit of water. We're breaking a path. My mom's giving me a hand. I swear I did some work. I didn't make her do all of it. All right, well, it is the next morning, and we found him. He did what we kind of thought he would. He ran right into water. We were within 20 yards of him yesterday. We couldn't see see him from where we are right now, and he was 20 yards from us. I'm super happy with him. He's a pretty goofy buck. Got 4 on one side and a big spike on the other. With being able to recover him, I didn't sleep much last night, and last year was a brutal season for me, and this makes it a whole lot better.
It's a deer.
It's a deer.
Pretty deer.
Pretty deer.
Oh, there's blood going down the quad.
He's sleeping.
He's So everybody thinks hunting, when you're working for a hunting company, you get to hunt all the time, like you're just always in the woods. The exact opposite is true. It's pretty regular, getting out at 5. Everybody has their questions at 5, which I get it. But I certainly do not get to hunt any more than anybody else. Another mile to go. Grand Rapids traffic, the best. I mean, you can see what I'm wearing. Got a button down and jeans on. You know what I'm not taking off? My button down and jeans. Camo thrown on top, grabbing my bow, grabbing my backpack and my film stuff, and running. Scent control, it's kind of tough. All right, pulling in, 5:25. Let's see what we can't make happen.
I just shot Tom. Oh my goodness, I really hope you can see that. Let me hang this up. I gotta call Joe. I heard something in the woods right here. And I was grunting a little bit, and I knew Tom liked this area. So I grunted a little bit, real quiet, real soft. And it just popped out 25 yards, and I put it right behind the shoulder and I shot. I think I got him. I mean, the penetration didn't look great, but I got out here. I hunted for an hour. Let me call Joe. I'm FaceTiming Joe by accident. Joe's the landowner, by the way. We've both been. Guess who's dead? Guess who's dead?
Tom?
Tom is dead.
You got him?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, 25 yards, and pretty sure I smoked him. So I might need some help tonight. I didn't mean to FaceTime you, by the way. My hands are shaking so bad I kept pressing buttons. All right, man. I'll get back to talking to the actual camera and not the.
Awesome. Send me a video.
Yeah, we'll do. Thanks, man. See ya. So I didn't mean to FaceTime Joe, but it started happening, and I was like, my hands are shaking too bad to stop it. I really hope I got this deer. This is a deer we have had 5 or 6 different encounters with. I was set up to shoot back down this way, which is a food plot. And I just had this lane open to observe what all happened in this field. And Tom just came walking right through the opening, and by the time I had to turn the camera around and start it, I mean, and press record and draw and aim, I mean, he was at 25 yards and standing there. I'm gonna get down. Well, there's blood this far up there, 3/4 of the way up. So I'm gonna leave this right here, right where I found it. I'm gonna give this deer some time. I'm not going a step past here. I'm just gonna leave that arrow right there, back out. Ready for anything.
Yeah,
Not anything.
not
He's
anything.
dead. All right, so I shot this buck about 20. How do I look?
You look really bright now.
Okay.
Put those down.
I shot my buck about 20-ish minutes before last light, and he was standing. My stand is in there, in that big tree. He was standing about right there. He did a big loop out here, and my lighted knock is right over there where he ran into the woods. So. Right in here.
It's on that tree right in front of you.
Oh, dude, that's high. That doesn't make me feel good. Okay, bleeding right there too.
Where's our last blood?
Right at that arrow.
I've got it over here. You're getting a spray.
Oh, dude, he's right there. I cannot believe it. I was getting nervous.
Let's go get
Look
him.
at him. Man, what a nice spot. That is a cool deer. We have had encounter after encounter with this deer. This is why we call him Tom right there. 1, 2, 3.
Just like a turkey foot.
It's got a turkey foot. I don't think I've ever had more history with the buck. And Joe's been on this buck as well, but I'm tagged out.
You're filming.
I'm done. I am filming and longbow hunting. I mean, I smoked him. Dude,
Couldn't
look at the
ask for
size of
anything
this
better.
deer.